Rundown is live May 19th. This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, this getup that all of us are in that I found out we had to wear maybe 20 minutes ago. I mean, we're becoming NASCAR. We're becoming a joke. Is Lewis there? He sold this. I guess he's just like, yeah, they'll all put on these USA shirts and put SeatGeek stickers all over themselves like jackasses. He's like, yeah, they'll do that. No problem. So here we are. It's sponsored by SeatGeek. We're wearing fucking...
Wait, hold on a sec.
We're wearing stickers. We're wearing fucking stickers. SeatGeek, at what level does this become too much?
Oh. Ooh.
I ran out of space with the. I don't really write.
Very poor planning. You mean
we are? We are Wayne's World. We're gonna be sitting here just. Let's just tattoo our bodies. I'm cool with that. I lost Dave, by the way. I lost your video. I don't know if that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Sucks. I can't see you.
Hank,
stupid mug.
Yeah.
Is Lewis there?
Yep.
Can you just, and Lewis sold this, can you just ask him, I'm curious, at what point does it become a mockery? Like, at what point is he, maybe I shouldn't put all the talent and be like, you guys all have to wear stickers all over yourselves? And does that, at any point, was he like, that may be something I should run by them before I sell? Can you ask him that?
I thought about it. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I've thought about it big time for a few days, and then I realized you traded a tweet for a free pair of Sperry's, and then you traded a tweet yesterday for your fucking lunch. So I was like, you know what? These guys are giving us a pretty big deal. Like, let me just do what they want to do one time. Like, that was it. That was kind of it. You know?
Well, what part of the SeatGeek promo did I miss? My bad. My thing just dropped out.
Well, Lewis is saying because Renee went to a horse show yesterday, and one of her best friends is married to the guy who owns Zaftig's in Brookline, Mass, and knows I like bagel chips. So brought me the bagel chips from Zaftig's, and I took a shot at New York delis. That essentially meant Lewis could put stickers all over us. And don't get me wrong.
I'm cool with it, man. Listen, if this... Dave, you're rich. Kevin and I are not rich.
We gotta get paid.
To help us get rich, I'll tattoo my face, put a sticker all over my body. I will sell ad space everywhere. I got a lot of space. A lot of
real estate.
I'll fucking sell it to the moon. So go ahead.
All right. Well, you guys then can be the sticker guys. I'm not sure I want to be there. I thought our lowest point in terms of selling was when we were dressed up as Harry and Lloyd doing the Dumb and Dumber thing.
I think that still takes the cake.
I don't know. Putting stickers all over yourself, kind of a low point.
Do you not remember like driving to those shows dressed as Harry and Lloyd and just sitting there so depressed in the car and just being like, I cannot fucking believe we're doing this. Then the Woven people would show up and like yell at us, and we're in a fucking costume. We're like literal monkeys on.
Dance, monkey, dance. That's what Lewis did. Dance, monkeys,
it's fine for me. Yeah. All I had to do was get a package, throw on my stickers. We look ridiculous, but...
Fellas, you guys want to buy SeatGeek, please do, so we don't have to fucking wear stickers anymore. Just like do the ads. Just download the app, put the code rundown, SeatGeek's happy, and they won't be like, we're gonna poke them like a bear in a cage and be like, put stickers on, dance, do this, jump. So SeatGeek, thank you for the sponsorship. Whatever. Into the rundown. Phil Mickelson busted for insider trading. Sort of an old story, but he just formally got indicted. So the guy, for me, the biggest shock, I guess, with Phil is he doesn't play the stock market, really. He hadn't up till this point. He's worth about 80 million, or he's won 80 million, maybe worth 150 million, whatever. It's a lot. He bought like Dean's frozen food. I got some sore in my mouth. It's making it hard for me to talk.
Jesus Christ.
God, it's like a new thing every week.
KFC, what do you got?
I don't think insider trading should be illegal. That's my main takeaway. It's always been my thing. I think that if you can get inside info, if you can get it, you can give it. It's like you deserve to be able to do that. So, and I think of all places, the golf course is where all that kind of shit goes on. You're golfing, you're drinking, you're talking business, you throw some tips out. So I'm Team Phil. I don't know any of the specifics of the story, but I don't think he should be charged or in trouble with anything.
Big Cat.
I'm Team Phil simply because this makes him a little bit of a bad boy on the golf tour where it's all like, white dudes that have grown up on country clubs. So, and it's the easiest way to be a bad boy. He's not going to jail. He didn't get it. I don't know if he even got indicted. It was just like a complaint. So he just got to pay the money back and maybe a fine. I disagree with I think you should be able to do insider trading once in your life. You get a get out of jail free, because if you made insider trading legal, the rich people would continue to be rich forever and just fuck over all like the suckers like me who play the stock market.
Yeah, because that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I know it happens, but I'd like to at least.
The way it is.
Well, I don't even play the stock market because I'm too dumb to play the stock market. But it happens. But at least there's like the air of it not happening.
So my thing with it, and I'm not a big stock market guy myself, is he put 2.5 million in and he made 900 grand. That to me is pretty bad insider trading.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you invest 2.5 million, you better make 900,000. That's the whole point of having money. What you guys don't know here, what I'm learning. So when I got my millions upon millions, just watching it grow, it's like I'm making more than your salaries just on like interest and shit. It's crazy. That's how the rich people stay rich. I'm just watching this shit multiply, and I'm still wearing stickers like a fucking. I don't have to wear these stickers. I don't have to wear these. I'm watching my account just grow. It's like feeding a tree water. So I don't know why 2.5 million to 900,000. That makes no sense. Dan, are you doing your fake freeze right now? He is. Dan's doing fake freeze, but I busted him on it. Now he's going to stay frozen like that the rest of the show to try to act like he's actually frozen. What an interesting predicament to be in for Big Cat.
Quite the pickle.
There he goes.
Quite the pickle. I do not want to hear about how much money you have, Dave, just as a point of we've heard enough. We know it. All the stoolies know it. We know it.
You're such a dick, dude.
We know it. We know you're rich.
It was a fair point. I don't try to rub it in your face, but when we're talking about things like investing 2.4 to make, okay, I can see you're upset, Kevin. Let's move on. Let's go to the NBA Finals last night. Golden State. Couple things you can talk about. The Steph Curry. I saw you blog it when he stares at, I think, Cephaloshavlis after he shoots the three. They know his money. What else happened in that game? Well, we have next Singler's hair. So what do we got? NBA Finals. Huge win for Golden State. It was not close, kind of boring game, actually, until Curry went bananas in the third. Big Cat?
The Warriors, when they want to do this, when they just want to bukkake you with threes, it's fucking, there's nothing you can do. So, and the Steph Curry blog, I obviously know why people are upset at me because they think I'm just hating him just to hate him. I don't hate Steph Curry. I hate people who love Steph Curry like unadulterated, and they do the emojis and the wet emojis and Steph's the best and Steph to God and Bleacher Report and fucking SB Nation literally cumming themselves on the internet every time Steph does anything. That's what I hate.
Like Katie Nolan.
Yeah. She was on, by the way, did you see her on Kimmel last night?
How can you not? All Katie Nolan does now is tweet. She's like me. Every tweet she does is a brag about herself.
Here's the best thing. Here's the best thing, though. You have brainwarped the Stoolies so hard that I got legitimate tweets last night like, oh, Katie Nolan can do Jimmy Kimmel but can't do Barstool. Like, those things aren't the same.
I have a problem with that. She's a social climber. I don't social climb. Like, she's doing fucking Kimmel. I'm doing Jerry Thornton. I like it that way.
I would social climb so fucking fast if I could. I'm going to social climb all over your face one day, Portnoy. Let the record show, by the way, the Steph Curry shit. What, a month ago, I'm talking about how everyone jerks off when he dribbles 2 basketballs, and everyone was hating on me for that.
Yeah, you were right, Kevin. I apologize for saying that was hater Kevin. You were correct. You were
absolutely with both you guys.
Dude, Bleacher Report and SB Nation have like 90% of their blogs are Steph Curry's warm-ups.
It's nuts.
I disagree, though, with both you guys. I still think it's Curry, the way he's, like, came from Davidson and the way too small. That's why I like it. And by the way, it's like Larry Bird. There's a certain cockiness that I like. He has it.
We like Steph Curry. I like Steph Curry. I like watching Steph Curry play. I don't like the people that love Steph Curry to a point that makes me want to puke. They're making me hate Steph Curry. I don't want to do that.
What you're seeing right now in this series is the two cockiest guys with the two cockiest routines is Westbrook dancing pregame.
Love it.
And then Steph Curry's, staring people down as soon as he lets go of the ball. They're the only two guys that can pull it off. And any given night in this series, one of them is showing up. When the other one wins, that guy looks like an asshole. But they're the only two people that can do what they do pregame and midgame.
I'll say this about Steph Curry. And the stare after you three, it's like Larry Bird when he puts a finger in his hair. If you hit it, it's awesome. You have LeBron who does that stuff, and he misses by like a mile. There's just something off with those guys.
Okay. I also think that stare was like too early. Does that make sense? It's a second game. If that was a game 7 and it was a war, or the finals, I thought that was just too early to start doing that shit. But I think I honestly need to just like not be on the internet when Warriors games happen, because I seriously, if I don't look at the internet, love Steph Curry, can't keep my eyes off him. The minute I go on the internet, it's like, fuck all these people.
This is a very strange dynamic because usually I'm the jaded one, but it doesn't bother. I love Steph Curry. I can't get enough of the wet emojis and all that. Anytime I see something like that, I watch it and I love it.
Yeah, that's right.
He's the anti-LeBron, so that's why you like it.
You subconsciously know that like Steph Curry is your Batman. It's your Superman. You have no choice. Gotham is going to burn if Steph Curry doesn't save it for you, Dave.
There's some truth to that. Not a ton of topics today, so let's go right to the commercial break. Okay, we're back. Kyle Singler, that haircut, man, what was that?
That's all we need to say about that topic, really. That sums it up. That's worse than Carabas. That's the worst haircut that's ever happened. I mean, it doesn't even look like a haircut. It's all like fucking mangled in the back. It's worse than your hair in the back.
Dan, ooh. That, by the way, shout out to the guy who did that Rogan vine on me.
He's an intern for Pardon My Take.
That's who did that?
Yeah.
Oh, well then fuck that guy. I didn't know that guy was I didn't know he like sort of worked for us. I just thought it was a random fucking dude.
Was he an intern before that or?
Yeah, no, he runs the Instagram account. I think he sends like Hank some pictures and stuff.
That does kind of win it a little bit, yeah.
Well then fuck that guy. I would have never fucking done that if that was just a random fucking schmo. Fuck that guy. That guy, you know what that guy did? He just made a very powerful enemy. So good for him. I was going to say, Dan, you talked about with the guy with the red hair, Rappaport, you talked about Duke guys and changing their look. Is that part of what's going on with Saint? Like, what is going on with Saint?
I mean, you see him, and it took you a second to realize it was Singler. If no one told you that was Kyle Singler, you'd be like, that's just a European slasher. You know what I mean? That's a Serbian dude that needs to gain some weight because he's been playing against like little malnourished Serbian guys all his life. So I think that's really what Duke guys do. Josh McRoberts the exact same way. When Josh McRoberts has that beard, you're like, wow, this guy's awesome. Where'd he come from? And you're like, fuck, I hate him.
Cherokee Parks did like a very similar time.
Yeah, JJ Redick got all those tats. He became like a bad boy. Right.
All right. Last one here. Fascinating video. Did you guys watch this? This dude who's in a street fight, knocked out cold twice, gets back up, just keeps coming forward to get knocked out. People are laughing at him, screaming. I mean, when you say knocked out, he was down for like 2 minutes the first time, like completely out.
The second time,
what you say about this guy.
The second time, I think he like blew out his knee too. The way he like crumpled, his leg folded underneath him. It reminded me of Mankind from the WWF, where The Rock would hit him like 1,000 times with a chair, and he'd be walking back up the ramp, and Mankind would stand up, and the crowd would be like, he's back. And he'd have to go beat his... No, Mankind. I know what you're talking about when he would like sit up. But Mankind would be like, all right, he's dead, and the match would be over. He'd get up, and the whoever was beating him up had to be like, I got to keep doing it. It was unbelievable like that. And then the finale... when the woman was like, get in the car. We don't go to jail for nobody. That was amazing. Like, the fat guy is dead. Leave him alone or we're going to go to jail.
And by the way, that guy was walking towards the car to get knocked out again. Like, that guy, I think, it almost reminded me in a weird way of the Homer Simpson episode, The Southern Dandy, when he can just take unlimited punches to the head.
Yes.
And, like, he's getting hurt, but he just keeps... he stands up. Like, you can't knock him over. This guy fell, but it's like he's always going to get up even though he's unconscious. Big Cat?
That's really fucked up if the guy keeps punching him. I feel like you have to walk away, right? He can't
Well,
He's so concussed.
I don't know. I mean, the guy keeps standing up and coming for more. It's not like he stood up and walked away.
I don't know how he got up the last time. The last beating he took.
No, but the second time he did definitely tear his ACL. The way his knee folded underneath him.
Yeah.
The last time he got knocked out, the guy was like just kicking him full on in the head like a football. And then he still got up and started walking towards the car like, hey, this thing ain't over. Like, I didn't hear no bell. Shocking heart, shocking courage. Not the quickest fighter, not the best fighter. One of the more determined fighters. He'd be like a really good kind of early UFC guy where he's never going to tap out. But there's going to be so much punishment and blood. Really a pretty interesting fight that I would watch again. I'd pay money to watch that again. So that's the rundown. That's the rundown for the week. We got anything else?
I heard that you were thinking about trying to make a truce with Bill Simmons.
I said that. You know, I don't even know that he'd accept it. I said that.
I don't think he would, but yeah, I don't think he needs us, but yeah, keep going.
Oh, Danny boy. He may need us. I mean, yeah, he's got a lockdown on the 40-plus crowd. That's great. And Fat Clem will watch 10 hours of his programming a day. Let me tell you a story, Dan.
Clem is in trouble for that forever, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you a little story. I once was invited to a class at Boston University, a sports journalism class.
I heard the story.
So let me tell you this little story. And it's me and a guy from the Globe, and the guy from the Globe says, hey, how many people, there's probably 200 kids in there. How many people read Bill Simmons? One kid raised his hand. They said, how many people read Barstool? 200 kids raised their hand. Bill Simmons is old. We would connect the lower part. I'm not saying he'd work with us. It was more just speaking to how I'm trying to be a bigger man and be like, you know what?
So
we're
basically
both kind of now independent sort of companies.
Yeah.
If we teamed up, we could get a lot done.
Everything
so maybe I should overcome the things that happen. I don't think he'd work with us. I think he hates us. But I was just trying to say that's how I'm thinking. I'm trying to be the bigger man here.
How about before you start being a bigger man with like mega superstars who don't give a fuck about you at all, maybe start in-house. Start like being a bigger man with people actually in your company and stop being a total cocksucker to every one of your employees.
Like who?
Would this be a bad time to ask that that intern kid was trying to get paid like an intern? So I don't know.
No, it's a good time to ask. You need good minds. Bill Simmons pays that guy.
The Rogaine kid?
Yeah. Bill Simmons pays that guy.
I don't even know who that is. I just found out about him like 5 seconds ago.
I mean, he made you laugh. You said he made you laugh.
Dude,
and if you're for the best content,
you're the best, Dave. I've been telling you to start.
You're the worst.
Playing ball. Well, I don't mean the best, Kevin.
Who am I a dick to?
Dude, I've been telling you for the last 2 years that we got to kind of play ball and like maybe like repair some of these bridges. You only do ideas until they've been ideas that have been said a million times. Then you pretend they come from your own brain and you're like, had this idea, guys. Maybe I should reach out to Simmons.
I mean, we've said from the beginning how we always have to incept you. We come up with ideas,
we do.
And then we have to plant it in your brain and make you think you came up with it.
Yeah.
That's what happened here. For years, we were saying, like,
you
let's
guys
play
don't
the game.
understand the business side. When it was just a separate company, I didn't give a fuck because it wasn't going to change it. But we're trying to become this huge fucking thing. He's got this thing on HBO. He leaves. But again, all right, fine. Fuck it. Then fuck him. I'm not. He wouldn't accept us anyway.
I want to see you.
I want to actually see you try to like call this truce with a person who has absolutely no interest in your business. It's like, you know what, Bill? I've agreed. I'll finally sit down with you. He doesn't want to talk.
Unbelievable content if you could pull this off. Like
you guys are so naive. I fucking love it. Bill Simmons himself may be like, I don't want to deal with these fuckers. But the people he has running his business behind him would be like, Bill, our average age is 49 years old. So maybe we should actually go with a group that has like a stranglehold on the 20-year-old demo. Maybe.
Are you saying the HBO guys who said they didn't like us?
He's got his whole company. It's not just, all right.
No, I want to see it. I'm not, Dave, I want you to be.
That's the new wiffle ball bat. That's the new
I'm
keyboard.
so confused right now with I want you to repair some bridges. I want you to I want to make this I'm wearing a fucking sticker right now. I want to make this as big as possible. Okay? I'm just shocked. That's all.
You guys don't
I'm
undervalue like what Simmons is old and will go extinct unless he does something to get younger. That's just a fact.
I'm just shocked that this, like today, I did not expect May 19th, 2016, Dave Portnoy wakes up and says, maybe I'm going to start like being nice to Simmons and repair
No,
this.
it's not that, Danny boy. It's not that. It's because you fucking sent me that the Any Given Wednesday promo. I watched it. It's like, this is so bad.
So bad.
So bad. It's the worst.
Fucking.
It's Bill Simmons trying to be like a bully, trying to be like the Bull Durham speech, and you watch it, and I'm not saying this, Bill, I don't care if he's my best friend, be like, dude, you're such a loser. Anybody who's watching this, like, you can't be a bigger squid. You can't come across as a bigger fucking tool bag than you are. Like, did anyone watch this be like, Bill, this is fucking horrible?
Well,
Like,
I mean, that's where we're so lucky that we have you, who's like young and hip and cutting edge and cool and everything.
Kevin, do you not understand the difference between authentic and squid? I've said this 1,000 times, and there's nobody on earth who'd be like, I want to hang out with Simmons over me just like watching a game. I'm just more fun. You wouldn't, Kevin.
Hey, I want to minimize the amount of time I need to be around you at all times.
Dude, Kevin, did you watch the promo?
Yeah, I mean, I saw it when it was airing. It was terrible.
Like, I actually envision it. He finished it, and he was like, nailed it. And then he's like, and then the producer was like, Bill, you want to do another shot? He's like, no. You see that? Did you see that F-bomb I dropped? People are going to know this is a serious-ass show.
So you guys never, ever will give me the credit. But, like, that type of thing, we would never produce. I would never put that out there.
I give you, Dave, I would love to give you credit. You give yourself so much credit, it's impossible for me to give you credit.
I don't give myself any more credit than I deserve.
Do you understand the dynamic? People, because this is actually like a jovial, we're having fun right now. Like, people can't, like the whole Dave and Dan and Kevin are picking on Dave. We're having fun, but you do realize that, like, what it comes from is like, it's hard to give you credit when you do it. You undercut us from giving you credit by telling us how rich and how smart you are at every turn.
How much
I haven't said how rich or how smart I am all show.
Dave, how much interest do you think you made during the rundown? just standing there, how much money do you think piled up in your account?
Probably like $7,000.
From interest?
Yeah.
You're such a fucking asshole.
From just interest. It's unbelievable.
I'm done.
I'm telling you, fellas,
I am hashtag done. I'm hashtag done.
I literally said it to Renee. I'm like, this is how the rich people stay really rich. Like, we're not that rich, but this money is just piling on top of each other. That's not me bragging. That's just like
it's facts.
Just facts.
It's facts.
That's just straight
The longer
facts.
this goes, the more money Dave is making.
Yeah. And I'm wearing stickers because I'm a fucking team player. I don't wear these for fucking myself. I don't need these fucking stickers. I don't have to be a fucking billboard. It's like Gronk, how he does everything for his brothers so his brothers can have a fucking living. That's what I do. You guys are my brothers, and you show no respect.
Are we done?
Yeah.